Hello my friends, this is Sky Hurricane 89 back again, the crazy Sky Hurricane, for yet more Zombies Hate My Neighbors. And it is time for the GLZJ password room, which begins on level 29. So let's just get right with it. Let's go ahead and type this password right in and get straight to the fun. And it's Julia's turn to suffer. More shocking than level 28. Level 29, Zombie House Party. Oh, they're having a party. Well, we're uninvited guests. And I must say, on this level here, I'm going to have to do a lot of backtracking. Oh, those shoes are cool. It's not something you get very often in a cabinet. Anyway, can't complain. Evil doll. Oh. Yeah, you have to navigate yourself through this maze of a house, and it's kind of difficult to get all 10 victims in this. Surprisingly, I didn't fail this run very many times, only like a couple times, and no time was on this level. I'll point out the 2 times that I failed, where I failed at. But this level actually didn't give me too much of a problem, although in the past I've had issues on this level. But as long as you're real careful with your path and everything, you know, when you kind of know where the victims are, and you know which direction to approach from, you should be alright. Now, one mistake that I made here is I should have gone down on the right of the level, and I should have got that fire extinguisher, and I could have easily killed that chainsaw maniac, but I try to do it the hard way, you see. Which is not very effective. Not the way I recommend. Because they are extremely hard to kill unless you freeze them. I know I pointed that out before. Finally, he dies. And I don't want to get that military guy yet, because actually there's this teacher here. She is more at risk than that military guy. At least once you get the chainsaw maniac out of the way. But anyway, I go over here and get this fire extinguisher. Then I go back up, and now I get the military guy. But we're not going back down yet. We have another teacher here at risk. And sometimes those weird little mushroom men will pop out and they'll get her. And there's really not much you can do about it. But fortunately, that never happened. But anyway, we go back down here. Back where we got that fire extinguisher there. And as you see, victims are just all over the place. We have like 3 or 4 victims in range. But let's get rid of this chainsaw maniac. We do it the easy way this time. Just freeze them and shoot them. I tell you, that fire extinguisher is your best friend against them foes. Or shall I say my best friends. Our best friend. As I commonly refer to them. I don't know why, I guess because I'm an idiot. Alright. Oh, stupid Martians. But anyway, as you see, you got several victims here. But we get them all okay. Just have to be very careful, very cautious. If you see a zombie, like if you see a zombie near that cheerleader, you want to kind of go off the screen really quickly. And we have a stupid pool guy down here where squid men are actually in the swimming pool, wouldn't you know. But I wait till one jumps up and then I make my dive to rescue his morbidly obese butt. So, that was mean, wasn't it? I shouldn't talk like that. Get that med kit, which we will definitely need. Kill that zombie and get that key. Okay, now, I'm going to need to do a little backtracking here. I don't guess I have to, but there are a couple things I want to go back and get. Like there's an aid kit I need to get. And also some clowns that I'd like to get. If I have enough keys. One bad impediment of this level is that you just simply don't have enough keys to get everything you need. So that is a major ordeal, believe it or not. And you only get 5 bazooka, so they're really precious. But of course that med kit right there is precious, so. Let's see. And really, I probably could have done without getting those clowns and no soda, but I don't know. You know me, my addiction to the clowns in this game. For some reason, I like to use them decor clowns. And really, I might as well get that Pandora's box. To me, the Pandora's box, it's useful in some situations. I mean, like, for example, it's very useful against the big baby. If you watched the GYLM password run, you would have seen. Well, actually, no, I didn't have any Pandora's boxes on that, so it was very difficult to defeat the big baby. But if you watch, like, if you are versing the big baby, that Pandora's box is extremely useful. It takes like 3 to 5, and then the big baby's done. But honestly, that's about all. Except in a few rare situations, that's the best use for the Pandora's box. I mean, it can be useful, like if you say something about to get your neighbor, you know. You can use a Pandora's box, and sometimes it will get whatever's about to kill your neighbor, but a lot of times it won't. But we move on to level 30, the horror of floor 13. And oh yes, this level is mean. This actually is where I had a failed attempt. When I have a failed attempt, I have to begin the whole password run over because I don't use save states. So it's a big pain in the butt when I have to start the whole password run over. I wasn't very happy. But anyway, I'll show you where I failed. You can probably already imagine where. There are 3 cheerleaders in this level that are in just terrible places. We haven't seen any of them just yet. But those spiders. Oh, the spiders are very annoying. I can't emphasize enough how annoying they are in this level. Because they spawn right next to your beautiful cheerleaders. Beautiful, precious cheerleaders. But anyway, we're coming up to one problem area. However, this isn't actually where I failed, believe it or not. I actually got this one every time. But I always kind of go down to make sure if there was a spider, I make sure it despawns. So kind of if you go up and then go down off the screen quickly, it will despawn. And so far, thus far, that's been pretty successful for me. But oh, my friends, we hadn't seen the bad part yet. Yep, the password runs, I try to do a perfect run, so when I fail, I do it all over. But anyway, if you get those goodies there, you want to quickly retreat and go down because every now and then, that cheerleader that you just saw, she sometimes a werewolf will spawn right next to her, and sometimes a jelly blob will spawn right up here, which doesn't occur right now, but every now and then that happens. So, in case you hear that jelly blob noise, you want to quickly retreat. And here's a problem area, big one. Okay, I usually go to the right and then I retreat. I go off the screen. Just in case a spider does spawn, it will despawn. And as you see, a spider immediately spawns. So, but look, fortunately, I got her. Yeah, awesome, I killed that zombie. Now here, this is where I failed. That one right there. And I barely got her that time. That cheerleader is just in a horrible spot. It's kind of weird. The spiders, really, this is the only level in this game where the spiders really play a major role. However, in the Ultimate Hack, I don't know if any of you have ever played it. The Ultimate Hack, the spiders are the worst enemy in that game. Not because they're the hardest to defeat, but simply because they are what always kills your neighbors. Because there are many, many, many levels in that game that are just like level 30 that I just did. So there are many level 30s in the Ultimate Hack. So I recommend you trying that game, everybody, if you like this one. It's kind of, I mean, it's different. It's the same gameplay and everything, but completely different levels, you know, victims all in different spots, and much harder levels to me, more maze-like. But it is quite a bit harder. Maybe I'm just saying that though because I hadn't played it quite as much as I played this one. But anyway, level 31 here, I didn't have any problem at all on this level. This level really isn't very problematic. There's one victim here that could give you a problem, that I think that if you don't approach from the direction I'm doing right here, that Chainsaw Maniac, you see that dot to the left on my radar, immediately due to the west. That baby right there, that Chainsaw Maniac, if you approach from any other direction other than what I did, you risk losing. But if you approach from the right there, have that Chainsaw Maniac saw that open, and then have him come towards you. And then you can rescue that baby after you get rid of him. After you get him away from the baby. But other than that, this level really is probably the easiest in the whole run. So thankfully, we kind of needed a break, didn't we? I decided I don't really need that mystery potion. There's just a mystery potion in that hedge up there that I didn't bust, if you's wondering why I didn't bust it. I really don't. I'm not a big fan of mystery potions. But we have a cheerleader down below. And so that I don't have to waste a bazooka shot, I try to get this Chainsaw Maniac to saw that hedge open for me. I don't know if he'll do it or not. Maybe I should just go down there and get that cheerleader. Yeah, let's just get her. Come on, Chainsaw Maniac. Cooperate. Let's just get her. I want you to saw this open for me. Come down here. There we go. My goodness. How long does it take you? Tell you, Chainsaw Maniacs, they just love to make me wait for some reason. I don't know what it is. That's why I usually just kill them and get it over with. Because I don't like to frolic and wait on them. Just kill them. Get it over with. That's how I do things. Alright, but all victims in level 31, not really a problem level. Now 32. Get ready for Big Terror. Level 32, Giant Ant Farm. Oh, and it sounds horrible. And really, this level, I said 31 was the easiest in the password run. However, in my opinion, this one may be the easiest. There's one thing, though. One of my failed attempts, actually, was by losing that Explorer there. Now, sometimes you can go down and then go up immediately, and that ain't a despawn. But I think I tried that and I ended up failing. So I just used the speed shoes that time. I mean, I had 2 pairs anyway, so why not use one of them? And plus help get the level done easier. Other than that Explorer, this level really is extremely easy. As long as you know where everything is. Now, if this is your first time playing this game, first time playing this level, I'm not gonna lie, it could possibly be difficult to find your way around, because it's kind of maze-like, you know, when you have many different locations and you have to find all the skeleton keys before you can rescue all of the neighbors. Of course, if you only have a couple neighbors, well, if you just have one neighbor, you'll just need 2 skeleton keys, because I think it's the one on the top right of the stage. However, if you have 2 neighbors, you're going to need all 3 skeleton keys. So, but here in this password run, and anyway, I always try to keep my victims as high as possible, unless I just play kind of in a different style or whatever. I don't know. I'm a big weirdo, if you hadn't already noticed. I've actually played this game just for fun of it to kill all the victims and then try to beat it with just one neighbor. I don't know why I do that, but I normally don't play like that. Me being a perfectionist and all. But anyway, level 32 is not much of a problem. And everybody, that ends this password run. A difficult one, I'm not going to lie, however. If you take the right path, you'll do okay.